I have not made a video like this in so long. I think the last upload like this was back in October or September of last year, but we are back. The sun is shining, the pollen is flowing through every part of my respiratory system, and we are back at it again with these kinds of videos. If you don't know who I am, my name is Kendall. I run the social media here at HBI Auto, and I just take you guys on a quick little video walkthrough of some of the inventory cars that we have for sale. If you are too eager of a beaver, go ahead and click the link in the description. You can check out the full inventory. We have dozens of cars to choose from, close to 100 freaking cars to choose from. We will find a car that suits your needs. It's whatever you want. If you want a daily driver, if you want a weekend car, we can find it. We can source it for you, or we more than likely have it already in our inventory. Click the link in the description. But let's go ahead and get started. 2015 Macan Turbo. I am starting this with this one because it's just an absolute insanely spec'd car from the previous owner. Lord knows what he was thinking when he went through this spec sheet. But he cooked up a good one for us. So we are getting started with this one. Let's dive right into the interior before we get to the good part of the exterior and the part that it's such a weird little niche thing that I absolutely love it. But let's just dive right into it. So starting off, you are greeted with a beautiful 918 style steering wheel. This is a leather with carbon fiber top and bottom. I love these kinds of steering wheels. I think aesthetically it just looks beautiful and it feels really nice, very functional, and just a beautiful greeting. You have the black with the carbon and red I guess tritone interior all throughout, and I love this kind of colorway. It's one of my favorites that the factory offers. You do have that deviated double stitching with the red. Looks phenomenal and just really brings everything together. This car does have 57,000 miles on it, so it's pretty low miles for a 2015. Not too shabby at all. Also have, of course, you have the 7-speed PDK transmission. You have tons of options down here, including a sport exhaust, your off-road sport, sport plus, and so on and so forth. You do have a nice backup camera with this car, and then just beautiful, comfortable seats. These are fully adjustable and automatic seats. They're so squishy. That's one of the biggest things I love about the Macan, and I think the Cayennes as well. They just have really squishy and supportive seats. They hug you like your mother did when you were born, and it's just so comfortable. You do have a full panoramic sunroof, which I love. Lets in a lot of natural light, so it is just beautiful. And one of my favorite features of cars that they do today is offering that panoramic sunroof, because again, it's just so nice and light and bright in here. And if you're a passenger, you can just look up and look at the trees, and it's just so beautiful in my opinion. But let's go ahead and hop out of this car. And you're probably thinking it's not that fast, it's nothing cool, but just wait to see this. If you know, you know. This little niche detail is just gonna be like, why on earth did he do this? But let's just go ahead and look at it. This is probably the best part of this entire car, and if you really know your cars and your Porsches, you're gonna really appreciate this. This thing has PCCBs. This guy spec'd a Macan Turbo with PCCBs. That's just so random. But it's also really cool because this thing stops on an absolute dime. And it's beautiful. You have a jet black metallic exterior paint. Don't mind the pollen. That is a nice little detail courtesy of North Carolina. PCCBs, Michelin 265 40 21s. And then you have 295 35 21. So you have a little bit of a staggered setup on this car. Just a beautiful, beautiful build. You have carbon fiber on the doors here. To get a quick look at the trunk, I love that you have a privacy piece right here. You also have a catch net right here, so nothing's flying around. You do have carbon fiber right here. This guy really just spec'd everything in carbon fiber. You have the automatic lift gate that automatically opens and closes with the key fob. I love Macan so much. I think they're perfectly sized SUV, and obviously with the turbo, you get a little bit bump in horsepower, which I'm going to put on the screen here because I don't know off the top of my head. Like I said, if you are curious about this Macan Turbo 2015, less than 60,000 miles on it, PCCBs, I think that's just the main selling point for this entire car. Go ahead, click the link in the description below if you are wanting more information. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.